Hi guys, this is Jessica and Stacy with Chapter Chicks, and we are here to do the Mista Morgan Tag.
That's what we called it.
Yeah, we decided that would be its name.
Because we didn't really name it, and we didn't want to call it the I-Tag, Chapter Chicks Tag.
Right. So we named it the Mista Morgan Tag. And Josiah Morgan 11 is who made this. Thank you so much for making this and tagging us. It looks really fun.
And there's links to his channel below, and we are supposed to tag a specific person at the end of the video.
Ooh.
So we will do that.
Who will it be?
And he's also the reason why we decided to do Tag Extravaganza Month, because he made this tag for us back in January. We're just now getting to it just to show you the gap of time span that is in between our tags because of how many we have to do. So we're going to get caught up.
We're going to get caught up, darn it.
Darn it.
Darn it.
First question is, which book series that you follow and love, not fell in love, and the series must have more than 2 books in it. Right now, the one I'm most looking forward to reading is Power of Nine by Pittacus Lore. That's the new one that's coming out in that series, and I am super excited to get that and read it because I just love that series. So good. So good.
The book that I choose, the Jessica series, the Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side.
Yeah, by Vera. No, that's
Beth Fantasky.
Beth Fantasky.
Yeah, I really love that series.
What is your favorite trilogy?
Games.
I don't think Hunger Games.
That's my favorite trilogy.
It's my favorite trilogy too, but I want to spice it up a little bit. I'm going to go with the Hunger Games too.
Ooh, spice it up. So spicy.
I was going to spice it up, but I can't remember what I originally was going to spice it up with. That's not been too spicy. What is your favorite fairy tale? And for this, I'm going to say Grimm's Fairy Tales, even though I only got a small tidbit of it.
That's a bunch of different fairy tales.
It's still fairy tales.
That's a bunch of different fairy tales. You have to pick one favorite fairy tale.
Okay. I'm going to say The Princess and the Frog. I love The Princess and the Frog.
That is a cute one.
I do. I feel so sorry for the frog. The whole time I was like, you are so mean to that poor frog.
Why did the frog ever do to deserve that?
The frog helped you, got your ball. Stop being so mean to her.
I'm going to pick Peter Pan. Peter Pan's my favorite.
What is your favorite short story? I would have to be Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. It's a really good short story if you guys want to read one.
It's a long short story.
Yeah. It's not really a short story.
It's like a novella. I like The Pit and the Pendulum by Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, good one. Edgar.
Why
did I think of you? Oh,
or the Telltale Beating Heart.
No, the Red Death.
Mask of Red Death.
Oh, I love that
all
one.
Of them. They're all so amazing.
Oh, Sleepy Hollow and Red Death. That's actually a really short story. So maybe I should pick Red Death instead. Oh well. We love them all.
We like books.
Favorite book that you like but you weren't expecting to like. Favorite book that you like but you weren't. Favorite book that you like but you weren't expecting to like. I'm going to go with Jane Eyre. I didn't really expect to like Jane Eyre. I mean, it took me a while to think of that one because I read it so long ago, but I do remember when I picked it up, I'm like, this is going to be the
this is
awful
not going to be a great
ever. And I'm like, oh my god, this is like the best book ever.
I really didn't expect to like Divergent because I thought it was going to be really similar to the Hunger Games and like it was kind of like edging on the... What series did people rave about that you did not like?
I'm going to say The Fallen series by Lauren Kate because it's good. I do like it, and there's some books in it that I just absolutely love, but I do think that the series has a lot of low points that get looked over by people who are obsessing over it. But still like the series, though. I don't think it's awful.
I choose Evernight by Claudia Gray. A lot of people really like that series, and I didn't like the first book at all, and I thought the second book was pretty good, but not great. So.
What is your favorite modern fairy tale?
Harry Potter.
Oh, me too. Harry Potter. I love me some Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Yeah. Harry Potter. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hermione.
That's what I was trying to think of the next one, but I couldn't think of it.
Ron.
Yeah.
Ron Weasley. Dumbledore.
Are you guys going through your Harry Potter withdrawal yet?
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
We're not.
Me and Jessica predicted a big depression coming on from the Harry Potter withdrawal, but we are not going to go through it because we still haven't seen part 2.
That's right, we have not watched Harry Potter
and
the Deathly Hallows part 2.
We should make a blood pact not to watch it. Then we really won't watch it.
Yeah, we will. Okay, we're going to watch it one day.
Yeah, one day.
Like when we're about to die.
Yeah,
Whoever's on the deathbed first will be like, Stacy.
But then everybody else will be over their Harry Potter depression by then. But we won't. They'll be like, it's over, guys.
Well, hopefully my death will, since I'm about to die, we watch it, hopefully my death will be sadder than the loss of Harry Potter.
Okay, what is your favorite book from your favorite author? Mine is Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta. That book is so good. She's such a good writer.
I'm gonna have to say that if I had to pick an absolute favorite author, it would probably be Stephanie Meyer.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna have to go with Breaking Dawn as my favorite one of her books.
Oh, going back to your roots, are you, Jessica?
Yeah, I really like Stephanie Meyer. Is a really good writer.
Is a book from your favorite author that you could not finish? So I finished all my books. I really tried to, but the one book. So I'm gonna go with a book that I didn't like from one of my favorite authors, and for that I'm going to go with Looking for Alaska from John Green. Sorry guys, I just didn't like it. I feel like somebody's going to like hear me outside say that, and they're gonna run in and like beat me up when they hear me say it. Like, how dare you not like that book?
I really like all my books from my favorite authors because I feel like even if I hate it, I still like, well, they wrote that, so.
Well, I didn't hate it. I'm not going to say that I hate it, because I don't ever really hate it, but it wasn't what I was expecting from him.
I can't pick that one, I'm sorry. I just really can't.
Name an author that you thought was overrated, but then became a fan of them. Again, John Green. When I first heard about John Green, I'm like, this guy cannot be as spectacular as everyone's saying he is.
But he is.
But he is.
People
do not lie. That he is awesome. Especially when people will tell me to go watch the Vlogbrothers.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm not going to go watch an author talk on his channel
about all these
words and stuff. And it's like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with the Vlogbrothers now.
I like watching Jackson Pierce too. Her videos are really funny.
And then, like, especially with Hank, because I thought, oh, okay, I watched John, but not Hank, because I'm more a fan of John. But I like Hank just as much, too.
Yeah,
I learned so much from Hank.
Hank is so educational. I like his Humpy video where he's running things.
They're awesome. They are as awesome as people say they are.
They are as awesome as us.
No, we're not that awesome. What book do you think is the most underrated of all time?
I choose the Iron Fey series. I really love those series. In my opinion, they're as far up there as with like the Mortal Instruments and Hunger Games and Twilight, and a lot of people don't agree and don't know about them, and it makes me sad.
Dark Knight by, I'm going to put her name down here, I don't remember it. Jessica will put her name down there. But, yeah, I think that book it came out before the vampire hype came out, and I think she did vampires very well, and she did it where she still made them dark, but she still made them romantic, and it's just, I love her writing. It's so good. This one is a standalone book that you think is overrated, not a series like the other question was. I'm going to say Wuthering Heights, even though I really, really enjoy Wuthering Heights, and it is a really good book, but I don't think it's as great as everyone says that it is.
That's
but
what I was gonna say.
I do think it's really, really good, though. But I think people overlook the many flaws of the characters.
I agree with that. What she just says, just pretend like it's coming out of my mouth.
But it came out of mine, so I get credit for it. Bam! What is your favorite graphic novel?
Now, is this including manga, or is this just graphic novels?
I say graphic novel or manga.
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 I say manga.
It is manga. I say manga, though, but it is manga. My favorite manga series, I'm going to have to say Black Butler. And then for my favorite graphic novel, the only graphic novel I've ever read is Twilight, so.
My favorite graphic novel is The Walking Dead.
Admit it, because it's the only two that you've ever read. You only read Twilight and Walking Dead.
No, and I've read Jane Eyre, the graphic novel.
Ooh, I read that too.
Jane Eyre, the graphic novel? When?
I have it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
There was only one copy left.
I got it on my bookshelf for Christmas.
You don't have it. She's lying. Which book series did you originally like but thought there was too many books in the series to continue on with it and might stop or have already stopped?
House of Night.
House of Night, people!
Come on, House of Night!
We have said this many a times. House of Night, oh God, it could have been beautiful. It could have been really good in a Harlequin romance type of pleasurable, what is it called? A guilty, pleasurable kind of read series that would have been really good.
And now it's just guilty.
It's just every
not pleasure.
Cliche crime in YA House of Night is guilty of.
Oh, yes. And not to mention there's as many boyfriends as there are books.
It's
so awful. I'm so funny.
You are so on to date.
Clever chapter chick.
But I'm still going to continue on with it because that's my OCD. I have to finish through. I have to see things through. So I'm going to be tortured with the House of Night because of this OCD disorder. I've been putting my
I've just already invested
on my hips so many times today. Like I'm like, yeah.
I've just invested about like $80 or $90 into this series already, so there's no way I'm stopping.
She buys them all in hardback too. At least get the paperbacks. But Jessica, poor Jessica.
Because I really liked Marked.
I did too.
Marked was so good.
And then Betrayed, it all went downhill.
Goodbye.
Betrayed
Betrayed.
Betrayed went really downhill. And then I think Haunted was good. I think Haunted went back up.
Haunted,
yes. And now I just don't want to read them anymore. I won't be rushing out to get the new ones now, let's just say. So the specific person that we tagged to do this video will be Priscilla from the Readables because she's awesome and we know that she'll actually take the time to do it. So this tag will not die with us. That's like our biggest fear. Like we're going to kill a tag.
We don't want to kill your tag.
If it's our own tag that we made up, we don't care if it dies.
Right.
But we don't want to be the people who kill somebody else's tag.
Yeah,
so now we pass it on to Priscilla.
So now it's your fault, Priscilla.
Because we know she'll do an awesome job with it. So yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Anybody can do the tag if you want to, but that was just one of the rules. Tag a specific person.
So you also have to tag a specific person.
All the questions are in the down bar. It was fun. I like how specific the tag was. I like how it had, you had to have a specific book to fit all these questions. Yeah, anyways, okay, thanks. Bye, 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 bye.